welcome to GeekPeek TV, the show where we check out the coolest, most innovative tech office spaces around. I'm your host, Sasha O'Leary, and today we're in downtown Seattle, here to check out DoubleDown Interactive. Let's go take a peek inside. We're here at DoubleDown.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Hi.
What do you guys do?
Okay, so we're a Facebook game. We're a social game company, which means that we have games on Facebook. So our games in particular are the casino-style genre of games. So you've got poker and slots and blackjack, video poker, all the things you'd expect to find when you go to a casino. The reason we stopped right here to start with is this is a brand new screen for us. We've never had a little touch screen in our office right now. So this is we're playing our mobile device, right? Our mobile application right here. So literally, just like you're playing on your iPhone, you can play it on the screen right here. So it's kind of a fun way to demo our mobile app. So DoubleDown Interactive started about 3 years ago, and it was literally three guys, and not in a garage, they were in an attic in an apartment building, right?
Nice.
And so that's how the business started. Three guys that wanted to build a cool Facebook game, but didn't want to compete against Zynga because they owned the poker space.
Yeah.
But they really loved casino games, so I figured let's start this thing called DoubleDown Casino.
What is it like on a day-to-day basis? What kind of fun stuff do you guys do as a group or as a team or as a company? Yeah, great. Fun is one of our core values. And fun obviously.
Well, fun means a lot of things. Fun means you got a cool work environment. Fun means that we have really fun events, that you've got games in your place. You've got video games, you've got touchscreen TVs, you've got pinball machines, all these things we'll check out in a little bit here. But what's really fun to us, what's great about the culture, is that we're building games that don't take a long time to build. Think of this, you work on a game, 2 months later, 1.5 million people play it the next day.
Definitely, that's awesome.
I mean, this is one of the biggest scrum areas in the city, which is interesting to know.
You guys must use a lot of Post-it notes.
We are helping 3M survive, okay? But we're changing that. Like this is another one of our touchscreens. I know it's got a game on it now, but this will have one of the Scrum tools on it too. So instead of having to use Post-its, we're gonna be able to like drag and drop like the tasks that people are working on,
that's awesome.
the priorities of those tasks and things like that.
Yeah.
I know you fell asleep when I said that, but it's actually really important.
Not true. Not true.
So right now we're in our art department. So you and I are sitting in the magic chairs right here.
Nice.
Right? This is
I
where
like
the magic happens, right?
I like it.
Yep. And so one of the things that differentiates a great game company, which we think we are, from a good game company, is having just an incredible experience. Our art department is the ones that are in charge of making our user look and feel just incredible. So we've got some of the best art that's out there in the game world, and they all create the magic here. That's
awesome. What are you guys looking for in new members of your team?
Yeah, so we've grown from 70 people about a year ago to 150 people today.
Wow.
A year from now, we'll have about 250 people. And it's not that we're super proud of the number of people that we're growing, but rather the business is growing much faster than our headcount, which that part's really fun. We're mostly hiring people that are developers or mobile developers. That's the #1 hiring priority for us right now.
I know there's a bunch of other cool spaces here, so tell me about some of the stuff that we're gonna walk by.
Yeah, all right, sure. So everyone's got to make phone calls at work, but there's not always a private area to do it. So we have this really fun, comfortable area so you can make private phone calls. Julie found a bunch of really cool, old school Vegas pictures that she really liked, and had an artist repaint those out onto our own canvases around the office. And so it kind of brings the Vegas feel. You want to get people in the mode. When you're making a casino game, you want to feel like you're at Vegas. So that's why we've got slot machines around the house here too, a craps table, those kind of things.
So it looks like you guys have a bunch of happy people hanging out somewhere hot and exotic. Tell me what's going on here.
Okay, well, again, we like to be a place that's fun to work and all those kind of things. So last year we met a big giant milestone of having 1 million people playing on our game every day. And so for hitting that reward, we took everybody to the Four Seasons in Mexico. It was off the charts. It was literally the best vacation I've ever been on, and I've been on some pretty nice vacations. And so we took everybody and their spouses for about a week in Mexico.
So now we're gonna check out the kitchen area. I love the style and the whole feel of this place. And not only that, you guys have like the biggest TV I've ever seen.
No, seriously,
in
it's
my
the biggest
life.
TV I've ever seen in my life. It's like a 90-inch TV. It can do crazy things with it. And again, it's just when you're sitting around having lunch, it's nice to be able to watch a movie or a show or a sports game or something like that. And so really that's what we use it for. I'd like to say we use this all for business, but this is a pleasure. This is the chill zone out here. Before I was president of Double Down, I was the CFO at a company called Big Fish Games for about 4 years.
Familiar.
And that was the first company. That was my first experience within the gaming industry. Before that, I was at a company called Blue Nile, which is an online retailer of diamonds and jewelry.
Yes, a personal favorite
I
of
bet.
mine.
I bet it is. Yes, it should be. Yeah. And both those companies I started when there's about 30 or 35 people, and at Blue Nile we grew it to about 150 people before I left, and at Big Fish we grew it to about 400 people before I left, and then joined here at Double Down 2 years ago. 8 of us were here, not in this building. We were in a place that literally had rat traps on the floors in the basement right there. Crazy, on the water.
So you guys have come a long way.
We've moved just a little bit, yeah. And it's really been just a lot of fun helping grow an incredible business, and that's what we've been doing here.
Absolutely. So with all that experience, I know there's a lot of people that watch that are very interested in advice from, big time guys like you.
As a young entrepreneur, you need to take risks, right? And that's the difference between an entrepreneur and someone who wants to do something but doesn't know how. Right? An entrepreneur is willing to take big risks, and that's what helps make you successful. 2 is you got to have good common sense and good business sense. And if you don't have that, you need to bring someone in that has all that as well, right? And number 3 is you need to stay super focused, right? A lot of entrepreneurs, they're dancing around. There's all these great shiny metal objects out there, and they need to focus on a few things that they're great at, and that's going to allow you to be successful. So Sasha, here's the story. So now that we're on one giant floor, right? It takes a long way from end to end. So that's why we got these little scooters right here.
I know, I've seen people racing around in them all over the place.
And these ones have the big Mac Daddy wheels, right? Which makes it way more fun. Whoa, she's getting it.
Am I?
Uh-oh, wait. He's taking her out. He's going behind. What's going on? She wins. Excellent.
That is
all right,
awesome.
high five.
And my favorite way to travel in an office.
There it is.
For sure.
Yes.
Thanks for checking out this episode of GeekPeek TV. Did you love this office? Want a cool office like this for your company? Message us. Want to be the first to check out more GeekPeek episodes? Subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us on our website, geekpeek.tv. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter or check us out on Facebook. See you guys later.